Well. David De Gea, lads. I want you to tell me, United fans, let me know right now. I'm just going to get straight into it. David De Gea. What else do I need to say? First goal, potentially at fault. I think a lot of fans are saying he's at fault. But second goal, yeah. What can I say, man? This is just time and time and time again, man. Is he finished, United fans? I want you guys to let me know in the comment sections. Is David De Gea finished? Because at the moment, I can't see how he's going to come back because he keeps doing it. It's consistent and he's costing us games. But I want to talk about other factors. This isn't all about David De Gea. This isn't the David De Gea show. This isn't the reason we lost this game. There was many other factors contributing to that because there wasn't anybody that turned up. You know, it just so happened to be that he's a goalkeeper. When he makes a mistake, it's more liable to cost us. Of course it is. He's a goalkeeper. If he makes a mistake, it's a goal. If a defender makes a mistake, which there were many mistakes from our defense and our midfield, etc., it's not highlighted as much because sometimes it doesn't directly impact us. So it is difficult for him. It was a poor performance by everyone, but I've got to start with the first place, which is the team selection and the system. First and foremost, if you are new here, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe as well. We made daily content. I'm going to do the fan cams very shortly, and player ratings are going to be live for the first time. So I promise you guys are going to enjoy that. It's very interactive, gives you an opportunity to comment your player ratings as well. But let's go back to this video in itself. Yeah, the system for me, man. I said specifically in my preview, I want him to rotate the team because I don't care about this game. Hence why I'm not as angry as I probably should be, or how other people might react to the result. Of course, it's embarrassing. I'm not going to deny that because 3-1 to anyone is definitely embarrassing. And let's be real, it could have been 4-5. We didn't deserve to score a goal as well, so it could have been 4-5-0, and that is obviously not acceptable for any team that he puts out there. But I've got to put a lot of blame on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You guys know me. You know I'm a massive Ole in. You know I'm a massive fan of Ole in general, but it's Ollie's fault we've lost this game. I've got to be quite frank and honest with you for two reasons. First and foremost, the squad rotation wasn't there. Like, he rotated a few players. I think Pogba, Martial, I believe, and Greenwood were rotated out of the team. Everybody else has played 5 games now in 12 days or whatever it may be. I've not checked completely, but I know it's around that ballpark. And why it's Ollie's fault is because he's not rotated the team for this game. We needed fresh legs. We needed a Scott McTominay. Okay, fair enough. I can accept the Matic one because he only played 30 minutes against, I think Palace was our last game. So I can understand that. That makes a bit of sense. But the likes of Wan-Bissaka, and again, I don't want to hold him accountable, but he's fully dead on his feet, man. The guy is dead on his feet. Again, Maguire, Lindelof, they look knackered. Also got to say, hopefully Bailly's okay. Because, of course, he needed to start this game. But he went off with a very serious head injury. So fingers crossed everything's all right for him. But there's just not enough rotation. I understand that it's difficult to rotate the defence because you don't want to do that. But we had too many players out there tired, man. Too many players playing too many games. Again, Rashford. Where's Jesse Lingard? Why isn't Lingard starting? Why isn't Nagalo starting? Why couldn't have Mata started? Again, I understand people are going to say these players aren't of caliber to be starting this game. But at the same time, for me, the most important thing is the game on Wednesday against West Ham and then the game coming against Leicester. So, yeah, granted, the amount of changes I wanted was probably too much. But for me personally, it just didn't work. The players were tired, man. It was so evident that we would look tired. The commenters said it. We were very sloppy on the ball. People said, "Oh, we were so sloppy on the ball. We're playing poor football." Well, if you've ever played football, you'll understand when you're tired as a player and you're fatigued, you make stupid decisions and you make consistently poor decisions. But you can consistently pass the ball away cheaply, and that's exactly what happened with us. We were very sloppy on the ball. And also the second fact is, the system, why change the formation? I know it worked in the past, but that was when we didn't have the likes of the Pogbas, the likes of the Brunos, etc. And again, people will say, well, you just want them to be rested, so why are you saying you want to keep a similar system? Well, the reason I want to keep the similar system is because we played that system successfully for the last 20 games. Okay, granted, we've changed it here and there, but since the lockdown, we've not changed it at all. We played a 4-2-3-1. We don't have wing backs. If he's going to play that formation, then why is he playing Wan-Bissaka? Even more of a reason for him to get away with resting Wan-Bissaka, who definitely needed rest. And again, I'm not criticising his performance, but for Semenza right back, it was a no-brainer for me. Just easy, get him in, get Wan-Bissaka rested. But even in general, it just completely disrupted our sort of momentum, really, because if you change that many things in terms of the system, then it's just gonna be a hindrance. So that the players they didn't really adapt to the system. But again, these weren't the factors that lost the game. It was down to our own individual errors. Obviously, David De Gea being the most notable ones, but even for the first goal. Like, it was just poor defending, not getting across. Lindelof not getting across to get in front of Giroud. You know what Giroud's going to do. He's known for that front post run. We didn't get across and cover it. So, a second goal, yeah, granted that was De Gea fault, but it came from a poor pass. I can't remember if it was Williams who passed the ball away cheaply. And then obviously Mount scored a shot, and then obviously De Gea in the third goal come off Maguire's fault again. Very sloppy to get across and get the ball, block, kick it out, get the clearance. It's just, it was poor by the defence. Obviously, people are going to point the finger at De Gea, and that's understandable. But I've got to be honest, Oli has to take a lot of criticism for this game, because he made a lot of poor decisions for me, and obviously the defence was absolutely shocking. Midfield was non-existent. Fred, for me, by the way, was absolutely shocking. His ball retention, ball ability on the ball was absolutely pathetic, to be quite honest with you guys. Yeah, like I said, not a great performance, but for me personally, the only thing that matters is that West Ham game. There's been a lot of positivity today because Spurs, of course, did us a huge favour in terms of top four race. So hopefully we can get some rest in the boys' legs and then we can go again. Also, just in general, Martial looked poor. Rashford was terrible. His touches were poor. I know we scored right at the end. And that was because Martial did a bit of trickery in the box, but it was shit defending, let's be real. It wasn't that Martial was brilliant in that moment. It was poor defending. But yeah, in general, Bruno, he looks knackered, man. You guys watching this telling me that Bruno doesn't look tired. Come on, man. But yeah, look, I'm not going to sit here and rant because I'm not really that pissed off the fact that we lost. I'm more peed off by the manner in which we lost. I think that's the only thing I can really critique. I think Oli has to learn a lot from this, and hopefully he does so. You can't be changing the system like that when it's working. Okay, fair enough, you can mix it up here and there, but when it's working and we've been as good as we've been, I just don't think that was needed, and hopefully he learns from that mistake, like I said. But yeah, in general, poor round. You can't just blame De Gea. Nobody else turned up as well, so just sadly for him, his mistakes are more for detriment to the overall team. Obviously, the Mount one is just poor, innit? But anyways, apart from that, drop a like, subscribe, check out the fan cams, they'll be out shortly, and like I said, the play rates will be live, so check them out also. Peace.